Do you understand the vice versa about when, let's say, other women say, "Oh, I don't fuck with black niggas," or "I don't fuck with black men," or stuff like that? You know what I'm trying to say? How do you understand? Maybe it's a preference, or is it because, oh well, they're nasty, or they're disgusting, or whatever other
I don't
negative
understand
connotation
it.
may go with that? You feel what I'm trying to say?
And that may sound very backwards to what I just said, but this is why I don't understand it. Their reasons is simply they don't like them because they are dark. I never said I didn't like you as a person. I'm not sexually attracted to you. You understand? You understand? So what you're talking about is women that specifically will not date a black man. They don't care if that man is light skinned or dark skinned. They will not date a black man because he is simply black. So that questions what's wrong with being black.
And that's why a lot of men, I feel like, maybe chase white women. You feel what I'm trying to say? Because I don't understand. All right, I may have a preference. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, I prefer light skin or whatever the case is, right? But I would never look at a beautiful black woman and be like, oh, that bitch is ugly. Or,
Because her skin's ugly.
yeah, oh, I don't want that bitch because she's too. There are beautiful black women out there, you feel me? But I feel like because they're light skinned or something, like maybe pops more. You feel what I'm trying to say? But I've always liked light skinned females, maybe because I'm dark. You feel me? And maybe vice versa with you. I don't know what it is, but I hate when men was like, "Oh, she too black" or some shit like that. Like, what? Because I guess their sense of beauty is what?
Light skin or white.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, especially now these white girls with fat asses. I'm like, whoa. So it's like, it adds like dimension now, you feel me? Well, I'm putting black girls to the side right quick, you feel me?
And I have another, I'm not going to say I got a problem. Because, hey, if you thick, you thick. You can't control it by all means.
Absolutely.
But I got a problem with what you just said.
Women.
You said, now that you see white women with the fat asses, okay? So you're taking our attributes, you're finding it in a lighter version of us and saying, I prefer that. Even though you have a whole selection of people that are naturally born that way, right in front of you, naturally plump, full body, full lips. And you say, I don't like that, but I like that in the white version.
That's a great point.
So then the question again is, what is your real problem? Your skin tone. Why does my skin tone need to matter?
Well, let's put this right quick. I find it crazy how some white guys look at these same women and say they're fat. And say that, oh, nah, you need to lose weight. Like, bro, you, what?
Where I think that comes from is these same white men probably growing up in white families, obviously, older white families, who dated white girls, who back in the day were not as plump as they are now.
True.
Who were very skinny. And let's be real, literally, early 2000s, we as females used to complain about our asses being too big.
Fat asses is in.
White girls weren't okay with having big butts.
Right.
So now these same men are growing up with that around them because their mothers and their fathers and what they were into, and saying, "What? I don't like white girls like this. I want a skinny white girl. I want what it used to be." Because why? What did I just say? Those thick white girls are being associated with
Big black chicks.
just the light-skinned version. So why is everything black negative?
Who made black negative?
Whites. But why do we continue to let it be negative?
Exactly. Boom.
That's the issue. Because like I said in the beginning,
Boom.
I've experienced the most racism within my own race.
Boom.
because I wasn't dark enough, because I was only half, because I was this, because I was that. Listen, I am not 50% Puerto Rican and 50% black. I am 100% black and I am 100% Puerto Rican. Period. There's no 50-50.
Right.
That is what I am.
All right.
Which one do I lean more towards? Well, I'm sorry, I can't speak Spanish. I can't understand it. I can't read it. I can't relate. Because it's not what I grew up around. Doesn't mean I have anything against it at all. I want my son to know Spanish.
Absolutely.
Because I can.
Damn right. Damn fucking
So
right.
I have nothing against it. But what was I raised more around? My black side.
Shout out to Juju. He's sleeping right now.
Yeah, he probably knocked out.
But at the end of the day, Gina, you said it best. It's all about self-love, bro. And I feel like more self-acceptance.
My question is this. How do you have self-love as a black person when the black people around you make you feel impossible to have that self-love? Why can't us as a black community just be happy that a black person is making it instead of, oh, well, they're light-skinned, so it doesn't count? Why does it not count? Where can we stop that? Because no one can ever really have that self-love if everyone around them is saying, yeah, but you're pretty, but it's because you're light-skinned, so of course you love yourself.
But
I'd love myself too if I was light-skinned. You just said you used to want to be light-skinned.
But the crazy part about it is, I feel like as this generation push forward and stuff like that, because I feel like a low percentage of us have this black cluster, this togetherness as black people, especially dark-skinned people together. We're having more mixed babies. Mm-hmm. Way a lot more mixed babies. Mm-hmm. So, if you're being honest, I feel like this eventually is going to die out. You feel me?
I mean, how long ago was slavery?
A long time ago. Don't quote me. Like 200 years, 300 years, 400 years, 500. Oh yeah, almost 5.
So
500 years. I'm not finding an answer.
This divide started 500 years ago.
Oh shit! Damn.
And we're now starting to have mixed and interracial babies.
Word. How long is it gonna take to stop?
And now these mixed and interracial babies are starting to experience the backlash of something that they had no choice of.
Right.
They did nothing.
But you know the crazy part about it too? The same shit happened in South Africa.
But hold on. Here's the bigger problem. They experienced this backlash from people who experienced it from whites already. People who went through racism. People who went through the hell, went through discrimination. And even when we were freed, we weren't really freed. And now you take that and say, all right, well, we're getting somewhere. And we're going to go ahead and discriminate against a light-skinned version of us. We're going to put our own kind down while we're trying to bring our kind up because they're lighter than us. So what's the difference? Only half of my family was in the field and the other half was in the house because I'm light-skinned, and half of my family is black. And the other half of my family is Puerto Rican, so guess what? I'm sorry, back then you were probably a slave too. So because half of them were in the house and half of them were in the field, I get half the respect for being black. I have a friend. This friend is also Puerto Rican and black. And I remember one time I had a conversation with them. They looked me in my face and told me, you know what, Gina? Whenever anyone asks me what my race is, I tell them I'm black and Puerto Rican. But whenever a cop asks me what my race is, I either tell them I'm Puerto Rican and black, or I'm just Puerto Rican. I'm always black. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's a cop, I don't care if it's a judge, I don't care who you are. When anyone asks me what my race is, I always say I am Black and Puerto Rican. It is just the order that I put it in. It's not a preference. I am Black and Puerto Rican. So, why do you change the order? Because see, the first thing they're going to hear is the first race that you say. And you rather claim the Spanish side so that you don't have to deal with that oppression of being.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad he kind of said that though, because I think my next subject was honestly not gonna go there, and I feel like, why would you not want to get out of jail free card? Why would you not want that?
Because see, that get out of jail free card is the exact reason we have that divide in our Black community.
Well, babe,
I don't want to get out of jail
all
free
right,
card.
can be those?
Because
okay.
every other Black person is going to look at me and be like, yeah, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Because of your skin tone, you're not treated the way we are. Don't treat me different because I am Black.
All right, so check this out.
When we separate ourselves like that, we're making it okay to let the dark skins be treated a certain way.
Okay.
Because the light skins
I hear what you're saying, but then it goes to niggas in power. Who is in power? Who is put us in jail? Who has the power to do certain things? Who has the power to make certain laws go through to these? I mean, like for instance, like shout out to the people who passed the law for the felons to start voting. That's huge. Majority of the felons are Black people. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, who are putting them in that position? Don't get me wrong. These people are out here doing the things that they're not supposed to do to get them in these positions. You feel what I'm trying to say? But where's the second chance? Where's the rebound? You feel what I'm trying to say? There's none of that. And I feel like we, growing up, see other people getting in trouble, don't want to do that. So when it comes to these cops, if there's a little leeway, I'm going to do that so I can get away with it. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I feel like Denzel, I'm not saying he said it best, but he said something. He's like, work harder. Work harder. Even if I kind of agree with it. Even if you feel like this person get another chance than you, or this person is above you, or this person is getting more shifts than you, or this person is getting more opportunities than you, stop worrying about the next man. Worry about what you can do to get better. You feel what I'm trying to say? I feel that's 75% of it, and the other part is the racism or they're being held back. Because I feel like once you work, even if they put that person ahead of you, your work's still going to shine through. You feel me? If you're doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. And I feel like I'm not disagreeing with y'all. There's absolutely racism. There's absolutely racism going on. But I definitely feel it's lessened. You feel what I'm trying to say? Thanks to these Black people in these positions doing great things. You feel me? Putting out these movies, putting out the sciences and being doctors and being lawyers and doing certain things. And I feel like we need more of that in order to stop this oppression. To stop this oppression.
But it shouldn't matter if they're dark or light skinned.
It shouldn't.
That's the issue.
It shouldn't.
Why are the dark-skinned Blacks saying, oh, well, yeah, they put a Black person in, but it's a light skin.
Yeah.
I'm still Black. I am still doing something for
respect
the Black community.
Yeah, word. I agree. And it also has to love and respect for each other. Not just Blacks, not just white. Everybody. And it's just that fucking simple. And I'm saying, like you said, you're right. This shit has been going on for years, hundreds of years. And the example I want to bring up is the thing in South Africa. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. It's called apartheid or something like that, where a mixed couple couldn't have babies. The fuck? Why? Because you deem them as what? Unworthy, disgusting, scum of the earth. Why does your opinion? Are you God? And that's what you're playing. You're playing fucking God. Period.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm trying to say? And it comes down to what makes you special. Who gave you the power to say, yo, you can't have these babies. Why? And it all starts with white people, per se, but also other white people empowering those white people to do those things. Mm-hmm. And my idol, Charlamagne God, always said it, use your white privilege to combat prejudice. And I agree that 1,000,000,000%. If you see some nigga like Donald Trump doing some fuck shit, don't vote him as president. But what do? You vote him as president. That makes no fucking sense to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know what to do with these people at the border. I don't know where the fuck you're gonna put them. But let's be humane about the situation. Period. They still need fucking help because they're human beings. Yellow Bastard said it best. The fucking aliens come, they gonna come for everybody, not just black or fucking white people. It needs to stop.